Hi everyone, welcome to another unboxing video. This one was completely unexpected for me. My friend Adam bought into Black Rose Wars on Kickstarter and then just showed up with it so we can unbox it together. We also got to play the game once, so I'll also talk about my first impressions and of course the miniatures. So Black Rose Wars is a 2 to 4 player PvP game where each person plays a wizard and each of you is trying to score the most points so that you can become the next Grand Master. You score points by destroying rooms, completing quests, and killing the other players. Death isn't permanent for these wizards, however, because if you die, you simply respawn in your private chambers and then continue the fight. As you can see, the artwork is really nice in the storybook and the rulebook, and like most games, this one comes with a ton of punch-out tokens used for keeping track of points, traps, protection spells, trophies, and your location on the scoreboard. These next two you see here are for keeping track of the score, quests, and random events that happen at the end of each turn. Further inside the box, you can see there are only 4 heroes, since the max number of players is 4, and a handful of summonable creatures. All of the creature miniatures are the result of spells in this game. This one hex you see is the Black Rose hex, and it's the centerpiece of all your games. Each time you lay out the map pieces, they are laid out randomly around the Black Rose room. One feature I really appreciate in the box is the storage slots for all of your tiles and tokens. Everything has a place, and there are even spaces for future expansions. These little squares are for keeping track of the damage you've done to other players and to the rooms you've been fighting in. Here are the rest of the creatures you can summon, and each one has little slots for what are called rose pins, which are markers to tell which player has control of the creature. The third and final layer of the box has the character dashboards, the map tiles, one more summonable creature, and all of the cards necessary for playing the game. So now I'd like to tell you my thoughts on the game. Black Rose Wars, as I said, is a PvP game where players control one wizard and up to 3 summoned creatures. This is a soft deck builder in that you pick new spell cards each turn and add them to your grimoire. There are 6 schools of magic, and after your starting grimoire is created, you're allowed to pick new spells each turn and add them to your deck. This game does allow for multiple playstyles as well. For instance, in the one game that we played, one player kept setting traps everywhere, another kept summoning monsters to fight for them, and the third player focused on completing quests. All that matters is who scores the most points at the end. Every room can be activated once per turn to create some kind of special effect. The rooms are placed randomly for each new game. On every turn, you draw a new random event card, and up to 3 events can be active at a time. Events can change your game strategy from turn to turn. So overall, I do like this game, and I think it has a lot of replay value, and if you're a painter, you're going to be happy on that score as well. Next up is the Chrono Expansion, at least I think that's the name of it. As you can see, there's nothing written on the box except for one word on the side, Chrono. I don't know much about this one. We didn't really do anything except open it, but I can tell you that there's one new wizard named Medusa, and it is Medusa, and one new school of magic. There's also one giant monster quote-unquote miniature, but this thing is pretty huge. So here's the new character dashboard for Medusa, as well as some kind of monster card for Chrono. There's also some new room tiles and extra tokens for Medusa. And this is Chrono, a very cool looking cyborg-esque beast, and just for size comparison, this is a normal sized miniature next to him. So that's the entire unboxing done. Next up are some close-up shots of the miniatures. If you're interested in that, you should be, they're very cool. Thank you very much to all my patrons for supporting these videos, and a special thanks to Brian Jones for sponsoring the channel. And thank you, Adam. I didn't buy into this Kickstarter, but I'm glad you did. I'm looking forward to playing it again. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments section below, and thanks for watching.